combo up front is Draymond in post. Stephen Curry is out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Pass to Randall. For 3, DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to DiVincenzo. He will bury you from out there.
Melton outside. Green with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Melton knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Randall. We saw him with 19 his last time out. McDaniels, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good sign for McDaniels. They need him to shoot with confidence.
Outside, Green. Outside, Moody. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Edwards for 3. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Here's Edwards. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside for Randall. Rebounded by Green.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Curry passes to Green. Outside Curry. Back to Green from the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
With the crossover. And McDaniels with the layup. McDaniels got 5 points.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. And here in the first, it's about 3 minutes in. And here's Edwards outside, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5, just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Melton. Green, the pass to Melton. With the 10-footer. Here's post. Soft touch off the glass.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Outside Moody. The 3 from Curry hits a 3-pointer.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. They get it back. Gobert passes to Randall. That one's good for 2.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to post. Now here's Green. Back to post. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Post has got his second basket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Melton. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Curry passes to Melton. Outside Moody. DiVincenzo against Curry. Clock at 6. Pass to post. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Randall outside, takes a 3, fires in the triple. Randall's got 5.
You could tell that Randall was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the jab.
Outside Moody. Melton outside. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Green. It's blocked by Gobert.
As intimidating a defensive presence as there is, Gobert could write a book on rim protection.
Count it. And it's 7 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best. That's something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors, back 2.5 games.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now here's Curry. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Randall. Over Green. And it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo. And now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Now here's Curry. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row, the most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And the second free throw is good. Now Conley. Outside Edwards. This one for three. Reed. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds in the game. Moody passes to Curry. Green with a screen on Gobert. Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the physical. Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
So it's the Warriors now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Curry passes to Moody. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reed from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Post has got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry against Conley. From deep, Melton. Reed with the rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
That one goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Some changes for Minnesota. Miller's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Heald's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Melton. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Conley. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Here's Curry, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Pass to Hield. It's Pajemski on the wing. Fires it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And Minnesota with possession here. 7-point differential. Here's Conley. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Warriors shooting only 42% to get this one going. Clark against Hield. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And Minnesota making a change here. Randall is checked in. Now here's Reed. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Hield. The D's right on him. 5 to shoot. Horford outside. Off target from outside.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
With the 7-footer. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
No way, says Al Horford, using his long reach for the denial.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Hield. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside heel, the 3 ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley finds Randall. The jump hook. And it's good on the lay-in. Randall's got 11.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
What a performance for Julius Randall. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up 3-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the 2nd quarter for the T-Wolves. Reed sets a screen. Conley passes to Randall. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Dillingham, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Kuminga, pass to Pajimski. Kuminga against Conley. Left side Hield, launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Hield's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Conley. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
Now here's Horford. Yet to see a basket. Hield for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stan, you look at Naz Reed, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits 3s. He does it all.
And it's Hield missing. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Randall outside. Outside Conley. Back to Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Let's go with a 3. And no good. Warriors trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Outside Reed. To the inside. Here's Randall. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Warriors making a switch here. All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. In the 3rd spot, the Warriors.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Randall against Kuminga. Curry passes to Melton. Now Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong like bull.
Yeah, they thought they had Kuminga figured out there, but he fought and got it to go.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, Pierre. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Edwards, he's checked in for Dillingham. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Shoots over Curry. Minnesota again missing. Warriors trail by 9. Down low. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Conley passes to Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randall's got 8 here in this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws, good for Kuminga. And Minnesota with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Pass to Edwards. Lets it fly. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Kuminga. No one on him. Makes an easy one. Kuminga's got 10.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
The try by Randall. Good. And that's now 21 points for Julius Randle.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Melton. Moody from outside. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. 10-point lead. And that one's good. Randall's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Moody passes to Kuminga. Gets the 3 ball to go. 13 points in the game.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now Now here's Edwards. 38 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed, and Dillingham subbed in for Conley. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in. Here's Dillingham, still without a bucket. Here's Randall over Green, and it's good from the elbow. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Curry surveys. Melton on the wing. The three is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Randall outside. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 11. Melton attacking. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Picked by Gobert. For three, Randall sinks the tray. Randall's got 28.
His third shot from downtown this quarter, 4 for the game.
Melton passes to Horford. Back to Melton. Pass to Horford. Now here's Melton. Fires for three. Randall pulls down the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Throws it up high, and Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Melton passes to Horford. Back to Melton to end the drought. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Pass to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's McDaniels. Now Gobert. Melton covers. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And here's Curry for three. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Gobert gets the bucket.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
Melton outside. Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Curry's got 6.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Here's Curry, following the score by Minnesota. Melton outside. Over Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists now in this one. There's a minute 54 left in the second. Melton passes to Horford. The kick out, Curry. Moody from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 22. McDaniel's got room. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
From deep, Melton. They get it again. Green with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Randall. Gobert inside. He's covered by Curry. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Post is checked in for Horford. Stan, Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, B.A., and he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Outside Moody, just 5 on the clock. No good, unable to win this run.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer off the mark. And for the Warriors, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Screen by Post. Here's Green. The shot, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Opening up a huge gap. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. Well, we have Coach Finch here at the half. How key is Rudy Gobert to this offense?
Yeah, I mean, he brings a whole different dynamic to offense. Just making him feel part of our offense. Just creates so much gravity when he's rolling hard out there, creating a lot of good shots for his teammates.
He's on fire. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like you two mutton chops. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Golden State Warriors.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. And so in the game for the Warriors, the combo up front is Draymond in post. Stephen Curry is out there with Anthony Melton. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Curry with it, outside, Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
A pleasant surprise for Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Brian?
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And here's Edwards. Randall outside. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Randall's got 35.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Fires at the elbow. And again, it's Golden State.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Outside McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Melton. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards got 11.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Pass to Green. Takes a 3. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Outside McDaniels. Randall against Green. The drive by Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Another one falls for Minnesota.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
And now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to glance at which point guards have been absolute pests on the defensive end over the last month. Number 5 is Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he's a pest. He gets under your skin. I mean, all these players have the combination of quickness and intelligence you want in a point guard.
Well, when you have someone who can orchestrate your offense and be the point of attack on defense, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Now here's Moody. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Melton against Edwards. Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly. And they get it back. On the wing, Curry. DiVincenzo covering. DiVincenzo against Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Curry, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Here's Edwards. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Melton. And here's Post. Moody on the wing. McDaniels covering. Moody passes to Curry. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 14 points.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Here's Randall. for three. DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice answer by DiVincenzo. And this is the league right now. Quickly exchanging threes.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Now here's Green. Screen by Post. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Edwards from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And here's Post. And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Now here's Randall. 37 points for him. Pass to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. 3-pointer. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 11.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Curry. Give him 20. Randall with the drive. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors.
One shot.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on out there.
Now here's Podziemski. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Up again, controls the rebound and the putback. 11 points in the game.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Now here's Post. 9 points in the game. Now Melton over Edwards. No good again that time. Randall deciding where to go with it. McDaniels, a screen on Green. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. Edwards got 16 points.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Podziemski. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. And it's good for 2.
more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA.
One shot.
He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Reed, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Reed's got his second basket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Melton. Screen by Post to the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Post has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Randall. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Randall's got 42 in the game.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Freeman, he's checked in for Julius Randle.
One shot. Draymond Green.
Free throw no good for Green.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, you have the resume of Draymond Green.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Can he keep it going? And all around the rim that time before dropping. 21 points for Anthony Edwards. The Warriors shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Podziemski with it. He's got 5. Outside Hield. The 3. The shot misses. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 19-7 run. Conley passes to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Outside, Green. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
1:33 left in the third. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Now here's Hield. He's got 6. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hield. From behind the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Conley. He's got 6. Outside Edwards. Basket counts. Edwards has got 25 points.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Hield. Green with a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Hield. To snap the cold streak. That one no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Reed, a screen on Heel. Here's Edwards. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so it's Minnesota. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We talked about this, all right? Solid plays every time. Right now. Come on.
Ooh, some fire in Coach Kerr's voice right there, demanding his team kick it up a notch.
Great intensity from Coach. Less than happy with his team's effort right now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Baron J in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Dillingham, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Kuminga's shot is off.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Conley. Reed, a screen on Heel. There's the 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Pajemski. This one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Reed sets a screen to the middle. Banked it in off the glass.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Horford outside. Healed against Clark. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Reed. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
No good on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Deflects the pass. Horford passes to Kuminga. Outside Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And it's almost like Curry's motor never stops running. This is what forces defenders to overcommit.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Green's checked in for the Warriors. And so Curry nails both of them. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Now here's Curry, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Green against Reed. Over Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Dillingham. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Conley. Reed passes to Conley. Here's Dillingham from downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 4 rebounds now.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Ingles. Reed sets a screen. Takes the 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, BA. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
The Timberwolves lead by 23. Outside, Highland. Pass to Reed. Here's Juzang. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's Moody. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Miller finds Highland. Curry against Conley. Miller outside. Reed sets a screen. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Highland. Offline with a 3. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 20-7 run. Back to Green. Moody from outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight. Melton against Highland for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 11. Up top, Curry lets it fly. Again, the Warriors score.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Now Conley. Here's Highland. That 3's off the mark. Green in the post. Guarded by Miller. Pass to Melton. Now here's Post. From the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Juzang. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Juzang's got 6 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Curry. Pass to post. Melton outside. The three. Rebound Minnesota. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, BA. But, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
Back to Curry from outside the arc. Melton misses. The Timberwolves shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Conley passes to Highland. Pass to Miller. Outside Reed. And here's Highland. 4-3. The rebound by Post. Post has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Yeah, he's really on it. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Now here's Reed. Now here's Conley. Outside, Highland. Pass to Reed. Back to Highland. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Highland. Curry passes to Melton. Green, a screen. They still need this. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Reed finds Conley. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Free throw good. Green. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Berenger. Back to Conley. Outside Reed. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Moody. Back to Melton. Outside Curry. Pass to Melton. Launches it. He drops it from range.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Julius Randle.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Yes, sir!
Assist goes to Post.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's an 18-point lead. Reed, a screen on Curry. Outside Reed from downtown. Oh, no good! Here's Golden State. Outside Moody. High post Green, working on Reed. Outside, Green. Tosses it up. It's gone! What a J!
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
Conley looking for an opening. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.